Rubio has been all over the floor tonight.
Look out, O'Neal. Looking to spin off the dribble, and he was hit on a reach-in.
Rubio has been doing it on the offensive end, and right here gets that hand in, and such a big, important steal. You're never really out of range against Houston because of their three-point shooting. Rubio understood that and kept the intensity on the defensive end.
Chris Paul with number 4. Mitchell picked up on a switch by Harden. Shoots over him for 3. Back tap, and again the Jazz on. Paul deflecting it to the backcourt. Here's Mitchell. And the foul by Favors. A minute 20 to go in the 4th quarter. The Utah Jazz looking to take it back to Houston for a game 5. Coming up on 1 minute. This crowd has been standing the entire second half. Mitchell and the follow by Favors. 12 points, 11 rebounds for Derek Favors.
And good things happen when you play your ball, when you embrace your identity. Tonight, Houston did that with heart, penetration, confidence, and letting the big fellas clean up the glass. 51 rebounds to 35, Utah.
They are soaking it up here in Salt Lake City, Utah, as the Jazz will prevent the closeout. And this will go to a game 5 back in Houston on Wednesday night and here on TNT. Rockets have been excellent at home at 31-10, and the Jazz 21-20 on the road, and were blown out in games 1 and 2 in Houston. So can they sustain what they have accomplished here tonight? What a storybook turnaround for Donovan Mitchell.
And Marv, as a player, I don't care when other players miss a game-winning shot. You got to take a lot of them. But when Mitchell went 0 for 11 and continued to shoot, I said this guy's special because he doesn't care about missing the next one. And look at this tonight. His confidence being rewarded, and that guy right there, Kyle Korver, believing in him. And that means so much when you have the trust of your teammates, especially the veterans.
Here's House. We're down to 25 seconds, and Mitchell, you look at the box score, he did have 34 points the other night, but he shot poorly, and also had a chance to tie the game with a 3 in the final seconds, and not able to hit. Rubio just dribbling it out. So they take the 24.
Just moments ago, this is a coach. This game is over, and he's talking about the next game already.
The Utah Jazz outscored the Houston Rockets 31-12 in the 4th quarter.
And what a game. What a game by Donovan Mitchell. What a game by Rubio, keeping the pace, believing in themselves, coming through.
So you see the brackets in the Western Conference. Golden State with the 3-1 lead on the Clippers, and they'll play Game 5 Wednesday night. Game 5 will take place in Houston Wednesday night. That'll be a TNT doubleheader tomorrow. Portland and Oklahoma City, Denver, and San Antonio. They're tied at 2 apiece. Let's go to Allie LaForce.
Donovan, congratulations on the win. You got to secure this Game 4 win with a one-handed slam, a three-pointer, and a pair of free throws. How sweet did that feel, especially after the way things went in Game 3, bud?
You know, forget me. Jay Crowder played his ass off.
He did.
Man, you know, we all have been struggling with the shot all series. He came ready to play, and we followed that. He's the heart and soul of that team on our defense and our aggression, and we followed him. So I want to start off by just giving a shout out to Jay, man, because without that push, none of that's possible.
Speaking of that defense and that aggression, you forced 16 turnovers. You led by as many as 14 to start this game. What formula have you figured out defensively against this Houston team?
We just didn't play hard. We didn't play hard enough. They played harder. They wanted it. The past 2 games we played harder. Unfortunately, we couldn't get last night. But there's no way we go out like that. You know, man, there's no way. And I'm proud of what we fought, and I'll get ready to go back to Houston.
You struggled in Houston before. Everybody knows how hard it is to win on the road in the playoffs. What makes you think this team can do it now?
I think we figured out, you know, what we had to do. You know, obviously hitting shots helps, but the biggest thing, you know, for us is just continuing to play team basketball. We forced, like you said, 16 turnovers, but it's not over. This is one game. We got another one and another one and another one. So.
Thanks, Donovan. Good luck. Marv.
All right, Ali, Donovan Mitchell, 31 points. The crowd was standing and cheering as he was talking with Ali LaForce. Thanks to our producer, Tom Heights, our director, Andrew Greathouse, our associate director, Donzel Floyd, associate producer, Joe Underhill, and production assistants, JP Jeff Paris, and Keon Grissom, our statistician, Brian Taylor. So Utah with a 107-91 victory over Houston, sends to a Game 5 on Wednesday night. Coming up inside the NBA, presented by Kia, for Chris Webber, Ali LaForce, and the rest of the crew. Marv Albert saying good night from Salt Lake City, a 107-91 win